all welcome to a very beautiful day with Said, as it is with O. On this channel, I get to read breaking news, trending news, blog post stories for you. I also get to read the good, the bad, the ugly comments that have been left on them. So you're saying you want to be a part of this channel? Not to worry, you can start by subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notification, giving the video of the day a thumbs up. Be reminded that your comment is also needed about the blog post story that you have heard. So let's go over to the blog post story. That today's blog post story is taken from ghbase.com, and it has the caption: Italy, jealous Ghanaian man strangles his ex-Nigerian lover with her wig to death for seeing other men. Carabinieri police in Milan, Italy has arrested a 34-year-old Ghanaian man, George Kereme, for allegedly killing his 25-year-old Nigerian ex-girlfriend, identified as Blessing Tunde. The suspect was arrested in the early hours of Friday, June 11th, by the homicide team of the Carabinieri police. Blessing was found dead on May 12th in a green area next to a road in the Milanese district of Mazzo di Ro, where sex workers stay. An autopsy conducted on the victim indicated she had been strangled with the long braids of the wig she used to wear, which were found wrapped around her neck. She was earlier reported missing by her friends to the Novara police headquarters. The friend told the police that she last heard from Blessing on the phone around 1 p.m. on May 3rd, and she had said she was en route. However, all attempts to get in touch with her afterwards proved abortive. It was gathered Blessing in mid-April had broken up with the suspect after a year-long romantic relationship. Friends and roommates described the Ghanaian as a jealous lover, and both constantly quarreled over other men in her life. It was further learned that after the breakup, George tried to convince Blessing to come back to him, calling her several times between April 3rd and May 3rd and asking her friends to intercede for him. A report by La Repubblica claimed that the Nigerian woman was a commercial sex worker. Milan Carabinieri police have placed the man in preventive custody at the order of preliminary investigations George, GIP, Angela, Laura Minerva. So this is the story of a Ghanaian man who killed his ex-Nigerian lover simply because she called off the relationship and refused to come back to him after several pleas. The story says that he had called her on several attempts, pleading and asking her to get back to him. Although she refused, he also pleaded with her friends to talk to him so that they could get back, and she refused. This story also goes to let us know that even while they were dating, both of them used to quarrel constantly over other men in her life. That's to say that while she was dating him, there were other men in her life. And remember, they said she is a sex worker. That means a sex worker definitely has other men in her life. Unless she's ready to stick it with you, we rest assured that you are going to be sharing this woman with other men. And that's the case here of the Ghanaian man with his ex-Nigerian lover Blessing, who allegedly he killed by strangling her with a wig of her hair. Now, this is a case of love gone wrong, when one party decides to leave the other and the other can't take what has come out of the relationship and decides to be vindictive, so that if I can't have you, then nobody can have you. Remember, sometime last year or so, a Ghanaian man in the United States also killed his wife. His wife, he killed her by shooting some rounds into her because she left him. A Ghanaian pastor, if I'm not mistaken, he killed his wife because she left him. The problem is that most people cannot take it when their partners call off the relationship. Most of them cannot take it when that relationship comes to an end. And I think it's more of an ego thing. They want to be the ones to call off the relationship, not the woman calling off the relationship. It's like an insult to their person. Why should a woman be the one to call off the relationship? They are the ones that should be calling off the relationship, as you know, usually that's the case. So a woman whatsoever should not be the one to call off the relationship. Unfortunately, whatever the situation is, we do not know, but there's a young man, George, as it is now, in preventive custody at the order of the preliminary investigative judge for allegedly killing his girlfriend, for allegedly killing his Nigerian girlfriend Blessing Tunde, because she called off the relationship because she refused to come back to him. If found guilty, you know the punishment, you know the penalty for killing. Why would you put yourself in a situation whereby you are going to lose your freedom Why would you put yourself in a situation whereby you're going to lose your freedom of having to date other people? Because honestly, if a relationship comes to an end, there is 100% probability that you will get into another relationship. There's the probability of you going to start another relationship with somebody and making something out of it. Now, as the case stands, if he's guilty, that will never be. He would never get to get the blessing back because she's dead. He's never going to get the opportunity to date another person because he's going to lose his freedom and, if possible, his life. Who knows? I think it's high time that people should come to the reality that if a relationship comes to an end, accept it, move on. The picture ahead of you is greater than what you can see. Let's go to the comment section and hear what people have to say. The first comment we have today is from Queen, who says, sadly enough, some people hate fresh air, freedom, and peace. Meanwhile, he will be blaming the innocent devil and his family, witches. The comment is from Brian, who says, my question is, why is it that when there is a breakup in a relationship, the guys normally hate to see the lady progress, especially seeing her with guys? What you throw away with your left hand, another picks with the right hand. He should be condemned to Garabo. Mark German Kwado, who says, made in Ghana goods, whatever that means. Comment here is from Sterling Eva, who says, if they not put Nigeria for bad things, they sweet them because death dey inside, they must call Nigeria. And another one here is from Antwi Kwabena, who says, you go chop a shower and you fall in love. Sarah says, you have ruined your life. And the last comment that will be taken from the day is from Governor J, who says, it rather should be man strangled his unfaithful partner to death with her wig. But who in this world still fights over a cheating partner? Run away from humans who can't be faithful and committed to avoid this unspeakable act. This is as many comments that I can read. What is your opinion or your idea, or what is it that you'd love to comment about this blog post story that says Ghanaian man allegedly kills his ex-Nigerian lover by strangling her to death? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section. And while you are doing that, do not forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on your post notification, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you again. It's bye.